Not sure how to get more done in less time? By the end of this video, you'll have my foolproof method for getting more done in less time without burning out as a female Christian leader so that you can thrive in leadership and life. For relevant biblical leadership advice, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to get notified every time I post a new video. If your to-do list is never ending and you want to get more done in less time without burning out, watch this video and by the end you will have my 6-step template that can be your go-to foolproof plan for tackling your to-do list without burning out. I've used the same framework with my coaching clients and now it's your turn. Step 1, accept that we are finite beings. Here's the secret. There is no secret to getting more done in life, you guys. There is no magic pill for getting more done in less time. We can't create time. We can't duplicate ourselves. We are not octopuses. We only have 2 arms. So there is a strategic way that we can actually get more done in less time, but it starts with acknowledging and accepting that God created us as finite beings who need sleep, who need rest to rejuvenate and to be creative and imaginative and actually productive. So we need to rest. We need to take time to rest. So if you're not taking time to rest, maybe that's step 1B for you. But seriously, step 1, accept that we are finite beings. You and I only have so much energy every day to give to our work, to give to our leadership, to give to our family, to give to our friends, to give to our hobbies. And we all need rest. So start there first. Step 2, write down your strengths and gifts. Right now, pull out a piece of paper, or when this video is over, pull out a piece of paper, and in one column, write down your strengths and gifts. These are the things that take you less time to do than someone else who doesn't have the exact same strengths and gifts and uniqueness as you have. God specifically, uniquely gave you gifts and strengths by God's grace that God wants you to have for your particular context, the people that are around you, your sphere of influence, where you're working, in your leadership, in your job, in your family, in your friends, in your community. So write down your own unique gifts and strengths. And then step 3, in another column, write down your priorities. So what is your mission and vision, and what priorities are going to get you there, right? So what are the things you have to prioritize in order to accomplish your vision and your mission? Your priorities are not going to look the exact same as somebody down the street. Your priorities are not going to look the exact same as a different leader, perhaps with the same job title even, because the uniqueness of your church or your organization is very specific. The context, the people that you serve, it's very specific. So you can even have the same mission and vision as another organization, but your priorities, how you're actually going to achieve them, is going to look very different because of your context and the specific people that you serve. So after you write down your individual gifts and strengths, what are the priorities of your organization? How? What are the things you do today to accomplish your vision and mission? That's step 3. If you're not sure what your priorities are, try asking these few questions. What do we do that's unique to us as a church or an organization? What do we not do as a church or an organization? What do we need to do in order to fulfill the vision and mission that God has given us to serve the people that we are called to serve as a church or an organization? By far, the 2 most important questions in trying to figure out what your priorities are or what they should be are, what do we do and what do we not do in order to fulfill our mission and our vision as a church or an organization? Now, put a yes below in the comments if you've ever felt like you have too much to do in too little time. Comment yes below if that's you. Step 4. Make sure everything on your to-do list aligns with your priorities. So take your to-do list out, your never-ending to-do list, and make sure that everything on that to-do list aligns with your priorities. So the things that you do and the things that you don't do as a church or an organization in order to fulfill your mission and vision by serving the people that God has called you to serve. And if you see anything on that to-do list that doesn't align with your priorities, first ask, why is it on here? And then secondly, figure out how to get it off. Is it just like a random task or responsibility? Or is this something that is, we've always done this, and so that's why it's on here kind of thing? Now, if that's the case, it might take a little more work to remove it fully from the to-do list, but you really want to make sure that everything on your to-do list actually aligns with your priorities, because if they don't, then it's just busy work. Now, step 5, identify the things on the to-do list that only you can and must do. So relook at your strengths and your gifts list. What are the things that you're best at? Those should be the things that you should be doing. What are the things that you must do because of your leadership role? Well, you need to circle those too. There are some things that we must do as leaders that might not align with our gifts and our strengths, but that should only be about 10% of what we do, of what takes up our actual time. Okay, everything else should be within our gift mix and our wheelhouse. And now everything else, that comes in step 6. Now I want to pause and say, if you feel like you are already way overwhelmed and super exhausted and maybe even burned out, then check out my video on dealing with burnout as a female Christian leader and thriving again. Now step 6, delegate everything else. Check out that to-do list, the things that you did not circle, and you got to delegate it. Remember, we are finite beings. So actually doing more in less time requires more people. It requires more help. The biggest mistake that leaders make in trying to do more in less time is to physically do more themselves actually in more time, because it's rather impossible to do more in literally less time without engaging other people. So we do this well when we successfully delegate to others every time, when we equip and empower others to take on more responsibility. Did you know that one of the top 3 reasons people are looking for jobs every day is because they don't have any opportunities within their current organization, their church, their business, wherever they are working, to take on more responsibility. So please, please, please start relying on the people around you, because that is actually how you're going to do more with less time, increase morale, engage people's gifts and strengths and skills around you. Remember, you don't have all the gifts and skills and strengths that it's going to take for you and your organization to succeed in the long term. So you need to start delegating more to those around you and equipping and empowering them successfully, so that they can take on more ownership and leadership and responsibility, so that you can all actually, literally, do more in less time without burning out. Now that you know exactly what to do to get more done in less time, how do you successfully delegate to others every time? Well, I've written my complete guide to delegating successfully every single time, and you can get that in the link below in the description. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. See you next time.